Hey folks, Gary here. Hey, I hope your Thursday is going really well. It's going great here. We've been looking through the life of Moses, or looking at the life of Moses for the last few days. And here's the thing, Moses has been called by God to go to Egypt and do some really wild things. And so Moses has some concerns, as I think you would. So let's pick it up in chapter 4 and see what Moses says and what God says back to him. Moses asked the Lord, "Suppose everyone refuses to listen to my message and no one believes that you really appeared to me." And that's a concern, right? Maybe people won't, you're nuts, right? So what if they don't believe me? The Lord answered, "What is in your hand?" "A walking stick," Moses replied. "Throw it down," the Lord commanded. So Moses threw the stick on the ground and let's switch pages here. And it immediately turned into a snake. And Moses jumped back. You know, sometimes God will call you to do something and you do it and it's not what you expect and it scares you. Don't be scared by the things God does. But moving on here. Pick it up by the tail. Yeah, right. Anyways, pick it up by the tail, the Lord told him. And Moses did this and the snake turned back into a walking stick. "Do this," the Lord said, "and the Israelites will believe that you have seen me, the God who is worshipped by their ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Next the Lord commanded Moses, "Put your hand inside your shirt." Moses obeyed, and when he took it out, his hand had turned white as snow, like someone with leprosy. It's like, can we have a different sign, Lord? Why do I have to have leprosy? But continuing on here, then the Lord said, then put your hand back inside your shirt, the Lord told him, and Moses did so, and when he took it out again, it was healthy as the rest of his body. Then the Lord said, "If no one believes either of these miracles, take some water from the Nile River and pour it on the ground. The water will immediately turn into blood." Moses replied, "I have never been a good speaker. I wasn't one before you spoke to me, and I'm not one now. I am slow at speaking, and I can never think of what to say." But the Lord answered, "Who makes people able to speak, or makes them deaf or unable to speak? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Don't you know that I am the one who does these things? Now go. When you speak, I will be with you and give you the words to say." Now, Moses complains even further, but the point is this. God is saying, I've called you to do this. Stop being nervous. Stop being worried. I'm going to give you everything you need to accomplish what I've called you to do. It's time to go. Get on with what I called you to do. And you know what? When God says it's time to go, it's time to go. So if God's prompting you and pushing you to do ministry or to do something or to speak to someone or to pray a blessing over someone or be a blessing to someone, don't hesitate. Just step up and go. And he's going to go with you.